and a lovely greetings from KUDOS Miracles, KUDOS Latte show. And today this show is very special because we have a very amazing, very special doctor from Nigeria. And this beautiful country, Nigeria, when I said, then who can? Who she? Who is there? Then you have to check out her video. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today's my great guest is Dr. Achi from Nigeria, and she is a wonderful human being doing wonderful, miraculous ways in her life journey. And today, that's what we are going to talk about. And since, as you know, this is the virtual platform, and I'm virtual platform with my coffee, is really, really interesting to wait for her and to acknowledge about you all, about her life journey, her inspiring life journey, and her work. And before that, we have to say something. And today, this episode is very special because we have that person, that amazing, that miraculous, that, the person who is doing wonderful things in her career, in her life, and who is the solo person for doing KUDOS Miracles, none other than Matt Allen. Welcome, Matt.
Hi.
You are, and you are omnipresent. That's what I can say.
Yep. We seem to be having probably a cloud strike issue with Dr. Archie. Hopefully she'll be able to join with us shortly. She is connected into the green room, so we can see her there, but we can't get any video or audio from her. And until that happens, we can't bring her up into the stream, which is unfortunate because Dr. Archie is one of my longest standing friends on LinkedIn. And she originally did many wonderful things for me, including my very first birthday event that I had on LinkedIn. Her and her family, her young daughters, they all sang happy birthday to me. She's one of our wonderful people that come along to many of the things that we do. We've had various events over the year and a half, 2 years, including some karaoke's and birthday parties, like I say, the summer spectacular that we did last year with Omar M, and then through to the Christmas carols and stuff like that. And more recently, when we had the karaoke for the KGC, Dr. Archie is one of the wonderful people who comes almost every single event and supports us as much as she possibly can. So I'm hoping that very soon we're going to be able to introduce her and bring her on. I don't know if it is a cloud strike issue. Of course, I'm not saying that it is. If anybody's familiar with that, the people that are watching, then you'll understand what I mean. I've had a few conversations with different people in Nigeria this week, and some of them seem to be very technically challenging, to say the least, whereas others have been perfectly good. I was on a show yesterday with Joan and Karen, Lady K and Lady J, from New York City, and we had our chief of positivity, Zion, with us as well, and his internet was perfectly good last night. So it's possible that it's just some other technical issue. Hopefully we'll get things sorted out. We are running a little bit on in time. It's now 15 minutes almost since we were supposed to have started. So hopefully she'll be along soon. What else can I tell everybody about? Well, soon we are going to announce our networking event for the KUDOS Summer Spectacular. That's going to be on the 2nd of August, probably about 5 p.m. UK time, which is 9:30 IST in the evening, and then around 12 o'clock in Eastern time in New York and such like. And then over on the west side of America, That's going to be about 9 o'clock. No, yeah, 9 o'clock. I have to do some maths to keep up with the time zones. It's ridiculous, but yeah, it's going to be very good. It's going to be a lot of people, including Achi, if we can get her internet connection sorted out. Hopefully, she'll be online by then, and then
Exactly,
hopefully we can
exactly.
do some networking and meet some of our wonderful miracle friends. What about you,
Exactly.
Supriya? You got any news for anybody?
Matt, what I was thinking when you were just explaining about the other upcoming shows for the kiddos, there are so many people, they are just day and night messaging me. When the speaking engagements, what are the other upcoming shows are coming? So, can you throw some light? Because although we believe in giving surprises, but still surprises can be done if you give little bit of the background, what we are exactly planning. Now, people are asking what exactly is in the bowl, and I say it's not only in the bowl or a plate. We are going to serve you the full table with lots and lots of speaking engagement. So, can you tell something about, because I can't stop my people who are still messaging me, hey, is there any, or what are the upcoming? Please, please, please. So, please to you, and please tell.
Okay, so we have some closely guarded secrets, but we have information that we can give. People need to realize as well that this is part of what we do. The live shows, the latte shows, the extravaganzas that we do. It's a very big name for a very family orientated episode, and things that we really invite our friends along to. But beyond that, we are really about changing big business, and we're doing a lot of work behind the scenes. Currently, I go to a lot of shows and hold a lot of meetings with people. We're looking to get some big investment in the next few months. And part of that is that we are looking for business leaders from all different walks of life and different sectors from across the globe to help us to discern more accurately the information that we need to put in front of investors to make that the most viable option for them. We have many amazing solutions that are very much world changing. And in order to deliver on those, we need to deliver in a correct way to investment people to make them see the opportunity that is before them that will benefit all people. So there's a lot of work going into that, but we have some very exciting things for people along the way as well. So one of those things, like I say, is the Summer Extravaganza networking event, where hopefully we will have Dr. Archie amongst other various people. A lot of those are my friends. I vouch for well, almost all of them. I'm not sure about Omar, but we'll vouch for everybody, including Omar. And basically, that's an opportunity for people to talk about some business, but also get to know each other a little bit face to face, and network and have a little bit of fun and experience a bit of what Kudos is about and how we like to help and support and encourage people. And then into the middle of the summer, so August time, maybe the second or third weekend in August, we will be doing the KGC, the Kudos Global Conference version 2.1. So we did version 2 live in Las Vegas, where we presented our solution to homelessness, which was very well received by some unhoused people. We did that in a library building over in Las Vegas with some of our team members. And then we also will be doing the virtual event that we had hoped to do at the same time. Unfortunately, due to some technical difficulties, unfortunately, due to some illness, we weren't able to do those things. And so we had to delay that rather than doing it in a unprofessional manner. So we are rearranging that, and we have a number of videos to share from various parts of the world, from various people, all talking about community, both local and global. Because really, that's what community is. It's both a local thing and a global thing. Especially for us, we are a global company with people like your good self over in India, through to Zion, who's in the comments there, from Nigeria, all the way across to Las Vegas, where Melissa is our CMO. We couldn't get much further apart. And still, we are trying to find people in different parts of the world to deliver some of our global solutions. So we will be doing the KGC version 2.1, which will be, strictly speaking, an online event. We have yet to finalize the way that that will be delivered. It's quite a bit of work. There's a number of videos that we have. And if anybody's interested in talking about community, both local and global, and in particular to do with unhoused people and finding solutions for them, or discussing the subject as people might see it, so that then we can get the best impression and show that to the world about how we are going to change the world. So that's KGC version 2.1. I can't tell you much more other than middle of August, and it's going to be a lot of videos to watch from very interesting and exciting people from all around the globe. And then hopefully either alongside of that or towards the end of August, we will be basically doing some roundtables and some very interesting discussions about various topics, including war and peace, to do with people's ethics, to do with various topics that for some organizations may be off the table because they're not prepared to talk about those things. We're very certain that we want to talk about those things. We're very certain that those things affect people, and we are all about people. And so we're going to have some people along to sit at those round tables and discuss these interesting topics with a viewpoint to making change in the world. What is people's truth? What is what we are told, and what is actually what people realize and believe? Things like food, and what is good food and what is bad food, and what is poison, and what is possible to use out food to be able to make ourselves better. And I'm a very clear demonstration of what is possible due to some of my health conditions. And I'll be talking a bit more about them as well. So those are a couple of things that we've got in the pipeline. And then potentially we'll have some other things coming up into September and October. It's a bit early to tell about those. Zion's in the comments. Maybe Zion is still interested.
That's what I was going to say, Matt. You ignited and people started reacting because people are eagerly waiting. Trust me, folks. They are just messaging, when can be I a speaker in this conference, KUDOS debate shows, and so many things which I can't speak right now. So you have to wait for those lovely moments, because lovely moments, lovely engagements, speaking engagements, a lot of conferences, roundtables, debate shows, and whatnot KUDOS are going to produce in the pipeline. So let's not burst the pipe. Let's wait for the time. And that beautiful moment, you can say, people are just showering their love. Lisa, Febek, Zion, and so many people are so happy to listen to this news. But this news is very small because you have to wait for the bigger news, and that is we are going to reveal in some of the time, not some of our shows, in some of the upcoming time. So you have to wait, because patience will give you a fruitful result, and that's what we believe in KUDOS Miracles, because miracles are produced every day, and this miracle is going to be a super miracle that I can bet on the KUDOS Latte show. Well, still we are waiting for Dr. Achi, because she's a global renowned speaker, educator, and she's doing a fabulous job in a country, Nigeria. And yes, let's wait. And technical glitches, ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, part of the virtual platform, so we need not to worry about that. So anything else, Matt, you want to say to our miracles, to anything which is coming in your heart, mind, soul? You can.
So Dr. Archie has messaged me on WhatsApp to say that she hopes to be here in a few minutes. WhatsApp is one of those things that seems to work even in all of the turmoil on the internet currently. So hopefully she'll be along shortly. Some of the other things that I can talk about. So I've been, like I say, chasing around to find some business leaders. I have a number of those on board already. And some of those have recently been on the Latte Show. I'm not going to say which ones or who they might be, but we have some very interesting guests all the time. And these are the sorts of people that we'll be hopefully bringing along to our networking event on August the 2nd. Some of those people are from education, like Dr. Achi. She is a lecturer at a university in Nigeria. And part of what we do, if anybody can see, this is the problem with Zoom and StreamYard. I'm trying to point at the education globe. So all of the globes have their own solutions and their own promise of something beneficial for people. And that particular globe is about education. And the education globe is all about making difference in education, making it truly representative of something that helps people to live their lives, do their jobs, and have a much better life, healthier, wealthier, and happier. And one thing that we are doing with that is that currently you and I, Supriya, and a number of the other people on the team, we have a voice and accent training course that we'll be rolling out and delivering sometime over the next month. So people need to keep their eyes open for that. And we're also going to be delivering on our content and course platform, which is run alongside of and in collaboration with The Great Discovery. Something that one of our older Latte Show guests, Dr. Stan, Dr. Breakthrough, is a great proponent of and a great member of. And so we're looking to start that rolling soon. So if people do have courses that they are interested in putting up on a different platform that maybe they're not involved with currently, they can most certainly message me as one of the things that we are doing, like I say, over the next few months. So very much exciting, very much interesting. That platform has some very amazing people already on there, like motivational speakers, and all sorts of people from all walks of life, talking about various subjects that are extremely interesting to learn about and beneficial, like I say, to people's lives and their livelihoods. So I'm not sure that Dr. Achi is going to make it because it's almost 5, which is going to put us about
Yes.
30 minutes in. So we might have to
But no
rearrange.
worries, Matt. What you have shared, that is more than the latte show. And trust me, I really enjoyed this latte show because this was so special because you revealed what we are going to do the next. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 10, 15 minutes back, I was thinking and I was talking to Matt that when Kiddo's Miracle started, it started with a small, tiny Christmas tree. Most of the people were in dilemma. Most of the people were in doubt whether this Christmas tree, which Matt was showing, will it work in future or it's going to be a super hit. But trust me, I don't know. The lady luck was with us. We started Kiddos Miracles, and the miracle is along the globe and from the people, around the people, and by the people, and for the people, whatever you want to say. People are loving us, people are cheering for us, and people are motivating us. That's the beauty of a successful entrepreneurship journey is. And if it was possible for me to give an award today, KUDOS Latte award, you can say, I would have given to Matt Allen because he's the best leader. He has inspired so many people in his life, motivated them to work, and day and night he's working hard to make everyone's dream come true, to create miracles in everybody's life. So I think this is one of the bestest coffee latte show which Matt has made with her dreams, and I really appreciate this great person from the bottom core of my heart for making everybody's comfortability, for seeing everybody's pain, and for bringing a super awesome smile on everybody's face. So thank you so much, Matt, and God bless you with a lot of abundance, prosperity, and yes, let's rock those miracles. That's what I can say. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, so we're going to close off anyway because she's messaged me to say that she's sad, but unfortunately the page is unresponsive. I think that is something to do with the CrowdStrike. I can't speak today. CrowdStrike issue, I presume. I can't say for certain, but it's unfortunate because we were so looking forward to having it. We'll have to rearrange. Maybe we'll do a special one, an extra episode at some point, because we do 3 a week and we're already booked up until midway through August, I think, if not beyond. So there are many exciting guests coming along. And please don't be put off by the fact that there are sometimes technical difficulties. These things happen to all of us, and especially at the worst times. And unfortunately, it's just the way of the world that it is at the moment. Keep watching Kudos, and please do support the miracles. We are trying our best to help all of you by giving what people really want, which is to be valued and to be loved and to have a difference in their life through changing big business, because it seems to many of us that those big businesses are not looking after us. So isn't it time that we decided to make a change, that we really started taking care of people? Because that's the important part of business, is the people. Because without people, that doesn't exist. Even in the daunting age and dawning age of AI, ultimately, without people, that system is not going to work either. So let's reconcentrate on people. Let's think about how people are the solution to all of today's problems, and try and make miracles happen as we move forwards into the next half of this year. Supriya, you would give me an award. I would most definitely give you an award. You are an amazing host that everybody who comes on the show is so praising of. I get messages all the time. In fact, there was one from a gentleman the other day, wasn't there, that hasn't even been on the show, but was just so praising of the whole experience so far, and the fact of the flyers that you do and all the looking after people that we do in the background. Because again, that's about people, and your attitude to people is amazing. And that's why we bring people on this show, to share people's story and explain how their story can inspire others to be the miracle that they are. So, award to you. Top award. I'll take the runner-up award. You take the main prize, most definitely, on this front. Thank you very much to all of the people in the audience and anybody who is able to get on the internet at any point in the vague future and watch what we're doing. My apologies that we've not been able to get Dr. Achi on the show. We will be getting her on again. I've invited a number of people along, so I'm sorry to all those people that we've not managed to do that. Although a lot of those are my friends in Nigeria, and perhaps they're having the same problems as Dr. Achi. But we look forward to speaking to you all again soon. Supriya, time to say goodbye.
Stay tuned in for many more exciting news and guests also. So till then, stay happy, hail and hearty. Bye-bye for now.